Hey and welcome back to Blacksad Under the Skin, episode number 3. Last time we explored the gym a bit and we made our first conclusion of sorts, which didn't have any impact when we tried to call to the Smirnov, the police commissioner, and we went to explore Bobby Yale's apartment where we got attacked, which was fun, or not, but now we have a black eye, so yeah, I just figured that let's see how our stats are going. We haven't done that yet, so we are turning into sensitive, cautious, upright, romantic, astute, swift is pretty nice, 97%. We're pretty talkative as well, and the case is a bit on the profitable side, which is a way to follow, I guess. So yeah, now I guess we just have to get more information out about from the goat down the street. He wants a cigarette from us, and then there's a safe up here, which I think we have to find how to open it. Combination. Hold on, actually, just a second.
Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
Is that the code? Surely that's not the code. Isn't there usually 3 numbers on the safe? 18, 15 and 17. Okay, that was a random combination, but...
No luck.
Okay. Let's try it again. Another random.
Damn.
Okay, this was a different thing, Blacksad said.
No luck.
Okay, now it's back no luck. Okay, let's see if
Did you
she
find
has
anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything in the gym anymore that we can use. Maybe it's time to hit the streets and see if we can get a cigarette for the goat, so we could at least learn his name. Wait a minute, that's new. For Sonia Dunn.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Do you know who had it?
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with
Yeah, both murder and disappearance.
your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Like a message
course.
or something? But... okay, new deductions, nice. I was just about to ask, how does that help us? Okay, let's see. I do have a suspicion that it was Mary had it. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, it has... is it like Mary's birthday? Hold on. Neat handwriting.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Mary had Dunn's wife ring. Yeah. Mary put the ring in the envelope. Yeah. Joey was definitely gonna propose to Mary, so there's more to it. What do we have here? Mary calls down Joey and the ring. Yeah.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Definitely. Do we have a new conclusion? Yeah? Or deduction, I mean. So it's Mary's birthday, definitely. Let's see. This and the safe. Yeah.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
But how do we get that information? Oh, new deduction. What now? Stuff information. That's definitely gonna work with this one. A card on Dunn's desk. Yeah.
Yes?
Are you feeling better? Let's be polite.
Feeling any better?
Yeah, I guess. Thanks.
Stuff cards.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
A recent birthday. Yeah, Mary's birthday. It's definitely gonna be this. Yeah. That's a testament. Okay, let's start with the obvious one, and that is
A
money.
few bucks. Just petty cash.
Okay, and the gun?
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Okay, a business insurance policy. Okay, we're not gonna examine it further. Then there's testament. Last will and testament of Joseph R. Dunn.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it?
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
When was it signed?
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Okay, it was pretty old. That's too rude. Let's just thank.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, so I assume we're gonna go and talk to Mary now. Because she definitely knows more. First, let's check with Jake. Does he know that they were an item? Joe Dunn. What do you know about the gun in the safe? Was he expecting some enemies or something?
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although, when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
Yeah, interesting. So it was Yale's gun. Have you guys seen the Ant-Man movie from Marvel? Jake kinda reminded me there of that Scott's friend who always narrates everything. Okay, let's go see Mary. Wait a minute, who are you? You're a suspicious looking fella. Just trying to process, like, trying to figure out who is the culprit here. Oh, can we actually explore the outside? Nice. There's a gift shop. William P. Gordon, clock and watch repairer since 1928. Okay, what do you know? Spill the beans, dude. Anything back here? No? Ronald's bookstore. Okay, how far away are you going there? Okay, was that like an endless out of view area? Okay, let's go into the diner. Oh, look at that smug face. This dude knows. You know something, don't you? Yeah, better keep walking.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
What? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I just found out it was a week ago.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure you received wonderful presents. For example, your date of birth used as the combination for Dunn's safe.
My goodness.
My goodness.
I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Sure.
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Okay, I wonder what she has to say. Maybe she knows some enemies that had a beef with Joey. Why I'm calling him Joey, because he's Joe. It kind of rubbed on, I think.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years.
2 years, damn.
It all started with... Well... Weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant.
Paperwork.
Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to cheer you up, I guess.
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air.
Cup of
That
joe.
was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Oh, that's why there were 2 wine glasses. He probably did it.
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad.
Is it?
You might be too young to understand this, but real love
Okay.
has little
Fair
to do
enough.
with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone.
Quite a secret.
Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
He probably proposed.
So he asked you to marry him.
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
Bobby Yale was like a son to him, I guess.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed, I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Yeah, thanks for the information.
Thanks for sharing all that with me. Take care.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
But
Mary has a cold. That's a clue? Interesting. Okay, so they have a long and serious relationship under them. And Joe wasn't exactly that rich, so I don't see money being the motivation for Mary. I don't really think it's Mary. For the moment. Let's see. Are you still sleeping, dude? Maybe we should tell Sonia about this. And I think there's something worthwhile to explore on the rooftops now. Maybe even find Mary's scarf. I mean, if we find it, maybe we can give it to her later and she'll be like more helpful towards us. Maybe. Okay, Sonia, I got some news for you. Let's see if there's anything new here. No. Oh yeah, let's talk about the interview we promised for weekly.
you see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well...
He wants to interview you. Yeah, let's be blunt.
He would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you.
Oh,
I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
okay. What can you tell me about the gym's insurance? Was it worth a lot of money?
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Okay. What about Dunn's will? Did it reveal anything else?
There's something I never asked you about your father's will.
Okay, I don't want to say that
All right.
congrats thing.
Thanks.
Sounds stupid. Okay, I know who had your mother's ring.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
She was in love with your father.
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you.
Oh, she's fired.
Thank you.
Okay. You Oh, I had to keep it a secret. How did I miss that?
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Oh, I totally messed up. Somehow I totally, like... Jeez. Almost makes me want to reload, but... Hey. It's that kind of game where you have to live with your choices. Even if you do mess up. Just know, I was not meaning to do that. Until one day on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. We decided to turn those moments into a lifetime. Okay. I wonder if the scarf is here. Okay, no. At least I don't see it. So there's nothing new here. Maybe we should call Smirnov. I think we have some new information for him. This time some, like, proper information. Like the relationship and... Well... I wonder if it counts if we tell it to Smirnov. Let's see.
Smirnov.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case.
I know Dunn and the cleaning lady. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go with it.
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something
Oh.
for you.
Okay. Well, yeah, that kind of eliminates the whole suicide theory. He was about to get married and all that. Are we meeting with Smirnov?
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
Hey, it's Smirnov. In the flesh.
And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
I was born tired.
I was born tired. I'm used to it.
You're not the only one. Yep, I'm beat and starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
Okay, let's talk shop.
Can we
Straight
just
to the
talk about
chase.
Dunn?
Okay, no problem. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You could order something to eat, I guess?
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, Sure, good idea.
Smooth.
If you'll excuse me.
That little tap on the table. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see. Office of East Manhattan Medical Examiner. Postmortem report. Preliminary. Deceased. Joseph Richard Dunn. What do we have here? We can't check the photos. That's pretty gruesome. Okay, let's start with the top one, I guess. Medical team B3. Deceased. Joseph Richard Dunn. Male. Widower. Lynx. Dark brown. 47. With tiny. Time of death, approximately 7 p.m. on October 19. Cause of death, violent asphyxia, suicide. Hold on, why is the year smudged out? 19 something. What's happening? Is that a significant smudge? External findings. Violent asphyxia caused by rope around the neck. The neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the entire circumference, caused by said rope. Okay, fair enough. Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles on the subject's right hand probably caused recent trauma.
Interesting.
Okay. 4 different neck marks. Knuckles one. So he was fighting when he died. Or before he died. Definitely. Interesting. Internal findings. No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence seems sufficiently conclusive.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Extra smooth.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Oh, this is gonna be a big one. Yeah, I give you my word.
Sure, you can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Okay, that's gonna be a big
Sure.
promise.
You can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
New deductions. Interesting. I'm still bummed about that I spoiled the secret to Sonia. Swollen knuckles and suicide? No? Suicide and neck marks? Okay. Let's think about this. Okay, maybe the knuckles and neck marks. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder if actually the gun size has something to do with the rope. Yeah. Yeah, Dan was murdered. That much is obvious. Don wasn't tall enough to hang himself from that noose. Yeah. That's what I gathered.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
Yeah, that's a big one. Big revelation. Okay, there's 2 more. Maybe it has to do with the racial slur. No, let's just think about it for a while. Let's not throw randomly. Wall and knuckles. Could go with the racial slur. It didn't go. Where's the footprints? Footprints and... Okay. There's 2 deductions here. Paint on the gym floor and in the trash. And who do they belong to? Okay, fine. Maybe because it requires 3rd one, so maybe it's this one. 4 different neck marks and tall enough and swollen. Really? Okay, it's definitely these 2 and maybe the racial slur. Interesting. I wonder, does this chest expander have anything to do with anything? Oh.
Bobby, yeah. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Oh, that's right. Chest expander around the throat. That makes sense. There's 1 more deduction. I think now we just have to get the chest expander. Okay. The racial slur might be a motive. You know. Probably the footprints. No? Really? Okay, he fought back. Knuckles and strangled. Really? Okay, now I'm just grasping straws here. Let's see. What would make some sense? Probably not the rhino. Nor this shamrock. It's definitely not this because we just got this, so... And the deduction was before we got this, so... Wonder... Someone threw the can in the trash. No? Okay, now I'm just gonna try some random stuff here for a while. Let's save it for a while and let's try to get some new info out of like Jake first. Okay, nothing new from you. Let's see if we can get the chest expander from the goat. Because if it's a murder weapon, it might reveal something. Well, it's most definitely the murder weapon, so... Can I like steal it? No? Okay, nothing from there. Let's try to figure this out. I wonder if Mary has a cold. Has to anything to do with anything. Surely this buffalo thing doesn't work with this. Yeah. Okay, I'm like... No idea what this game like is aiming at the moment. Has to be something to do with the knuckles, I'm sure of it. Hold on. Is it these two? No? Green stain on the gym floor. Okay. We're definitely onto something. Really? Insane on the gym floor, swollen knuckles. Are we like supposed to get that John was fighting someone? Yeah, and now the footprints. Really? They were fighting. Is it that they were fighting about some racial stuff? No? Am I like missing the fourth one here? Okay, wasn't that? I wonder if the order matters. No. What could it possibly be? Jeez. Could it be that Mary has a cold, but who cleaned the paint? No? This is something big here, so... That I tried already. And let's just go through all of them. If you have like... If I did miss something, do tell me in the comments that if I'm missing something obvious. Should have made this further, I mean faster. Oh, I thought that was it because of the little lag there. Okay, so I'm definitely missing the clue there. It's not those. Could it be Restless Lar and Shamrock? No. Okay, I'm gonna continue exploring for a bit. Or actually, I'm gonna end the episode there, and yeah, if you have like any clues, because I'm gonna film the next episode probably Sunday, so if you had any tips like what should I look, all that would be really helpful. Because I'm like, my mind is totally blank right now and I have no idea of anything anymore. Yeah, we learned that Jodan and Mary were an item, and probably the biggest surprise so far that Joe was actually murdered with chest expander as well. So obviously our first suspect at the moment is Yale himself, but it's too obvious. I'm not buying into that. So yeah, if you made this far, hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and we're gonna continue investigating the murder next episode. I'll see you guys there.